Hey everyone, Shabby here and welcome back to some more Final Fantasy XII. We are currently travelling through the Osman Plains on the way, hopefully, to the Land of the Garif. Although I've got no idea if I'm going in the right direction or not at this point in time. It's literally a guessing game. This area looks very like there's nobody here, which is a bit weird. I thought there would be bad guys in this area, but there doesn't seem to be. Oh, there we go. Snake popped up. Oh my word, Bash is just so OP with that sword now. So OP. Right, so what do I think this team's okay to rock with for a bit longer. Let's actually bring Fran back in place of Pinello. Just to keep leveling Fran up, basically. Ooh, black chocobos. Oh wow. Did a lot of damage there. A lot of damage, okay. Got some Gaishao greens as well, a peck of Gaishao greens. And some more dark magicite. We should definitely get some new bazaar items when we get to the next vendor. Definitely, because we picked up a load of new loot that I've never seen before. Here's another one of these things that we saw last episode that I got really confused with. I can't aim at it. Not that I want to aim at it really, but... Do you have to help them all maybe? I don't know. I don't honestly know. I'm perplexed by its usage. Well, this thing just started doing all these nice little fancy twists and spins and Bash just came along and just destroyed it. Oh, another snake. We're getting a lot of loot. This stealing thing is just like an absolute wonder. Fran's now level 24, wow. Fran just busting up the levels. Chocobo Feather, and wow. Bash level 24, that was a bit of a moment that was, wasn't it? So now I need to probably switch my team into this. Yeah, and I'm going to equip Balthier with the other diamond armlets. Who's got the other one equipped then? I'm showing one. Oh, have I not got the license for it? I must have, surely. It's accessories 5, is it? Nope. Accessories 3. Okay. Well, we'll buy that then, and then I can equip the diamond armlet. It's just so I can use Balthier as my main person to walk around with, and I can loot all the chests then. Oh, and we've got too many people out, of course. Fran can go in now then. So we'll stick with this team for a bit. Get some fresh people out. Oh, Balthier's leveled up to 24 straight away as well. Wow. So that is everyone now then. So I need to switch again then. I don't want to switch again. I'm probably going to bring Pinello out instead of Bash then. We don't need a lot of damage at the moment, do we really? We're just trying to make sure everyone gets their XP at roughly the same level. Right. Am I going? I'm hopefully going the right way. I'm not sure. I've got a clue to be honest. Yes, the Land of the Garif. Okay. This is not what I thought it was, to be honest. So that was Garif we saw out there. Okay. Okay, interesting. Right. We can save the game now. So we have found the Land of the Garif, so we did actually go the right way, believe it or not. I know it surprised me as well. It'd be interesting to see what happens in here then. I need to read my walkthrough as well. I've got a walkthrough. I don't like using a walkthrough, but at the same time it comes in a little bit handy sometimes. Just so I know what I'm doing. Goody. Well, hello there. You are no stranger to the yellow birds just behind me, I'm sure. Yes, my friend, I speak of the chocobos, Kupo. These noble birds make for excellent steeds. Fleet of foot, sturdy of limb, arduous journeys fly by atop a chocobo. Only 30 gil. Okay, I might get one later on, but at the moment I don't need one. Let us speak to Garif Warrior. Who are you? This is Garif land. No place for human children to play at games. They are wayfarers. They bring no harm. I saw them cross the Osman plain. They are warriors of great distinction. The fiends of the plains trouble them not at all. You ventured upon the plains alone, War Chief, again? What business have you with the Garif? Let them pass. The responsibility will be mine. Okay, so that's what the horny guys are we saw earlier. Obviously, killing them would completely destroy the game, so if this is your wish, War Chief, then you may pass. These days see many Humes wandering through our lands. Isn't that racist, calling me a Hume? I'm not just a Hume. Ah, I have not made introductions. I am Sun Supinellu, War Chief of this village. We Garif have been friends all since long ago. However, lately the Hume world is much turmoil. We must protect our village and our people. As War Chief and protector of our village, I ask you, why have you come to this land? I see. So you too have come to speak about the Nephesite. You must speak with the elders. Though our masks may make it difficult for you to tell us apart, walk through the village and look your eyes. Listen with your ears. I want to find a vendor, mate. That's what I want at the moment, to be honest with you. I picked up an absolute butt ton of loot out and about. So, yeah, there is a vendor on my map. Excelente! Oh, the elders are going to be probably in a big tent. Are you the looter? Yes, you are the vendor. Nice. Do you have new stuff? Oh my god, new weapons. Or is it new weapons? It is. It's a one-handed sword. Flame staff. Okay. So this new dagger for Vaan. And a new... Oh, a one-handed axe for Vaan, potentially, as well. Iron pole for Pinello. A new katana. And then a new... See, this is good. The flame tongue is good. But I don't know if it's going to be what we need. I can send this bronze mace straight away anyway. All of this we need. Okay, that we need. Right, now this is the stuff we can get rid of. Firestones, 6, 10 pebbles, a fish scale, 2 water stones, a turtle shell, 7 storm magicite, 1 horn, 3 braid wool, 1 windstone, 1 wind magicite, 2 large feathers, 17 iron carapaces, 16 dark magicites, 2 Ares gems, 2 tanned hides, 1 grimoire airhead which is worth 1,000 gold, 4 Gaishao greens, and 2 chocobo feathers. If that doesn't get us some bizarre goods, I don't know what will. There we go. A golden garb. 3-piece set includes ornate breastplate, shield, and helm. Okay. A golden helmet, golden armor, golden shield. Is that a level we need? It might be, you know. I don't know. Bash, you're our man. Golden helm. Better magic resistance, slightly less speed. Golden armor, better defense, better strength. And golden shield, that's the thing, isn't it? I'm gonna try it, you know, I'm gonna try it. Which means that I need to buy, well, I definitely need to buy one of these for Ashe. I'm going to equip it straight away. Better attack power and evade. We need one of these for Pinello. Better attack power. And we need one of these swords then for Bash. So we can sell the old ones. And then we need one of these, don't we? We either need a dagger for Vaan, or the one-handed axe for Vaan. Everything else is not an upgrade really for anybody. So I might just sell us a few little bits then. Like for example, knots of rust. We have 18, I'm only worth 10 each though. Anything here we're not going to need this many of? Dispelment, remove beneficial status of it. That's actually pretty good, but all of these seem pretty useful. Yeah, I feel like I can sell this meteorite, you know. Let me Google it, right? Meteor. Right. Meteorite. FFXII. Meteorite. That's an ability. I don't want an ability. I want an item. That's Final Fantasy V. I don't really know. Let me Google it properly. I was on a wiki there. I don't know if we need it or not, because it might just be a valuable item you pick up, and then sometimes you can sell it on for a lot more profit. Or it literally just might be a useless thing that we can sell on. La da la da la la la. Right, where's meteorite? Meteor. There we go. Meteorite. Deals physical damage. So it didn't say which one I've got. But I've got the one that's worth 10,000. None of them is worth 10,000 apparently. So this apparently... Right. Is that how much gil it's worth? Values. That's not right then, is it? It must be. Deals a physical damage to one target. Damages a random number between 0 and the user's maximum HP. No, it's just... I don't know if it's worth keeping or not. It gives disease to one enemy. Oh, that's probably not then. Well, I can't... I've got to sell it at 10k. You can't not sell it, can you? I might have just done completely the wrong thing there, but... You know what? It happened. Which means that we can buy... So what do I want to buy? That's the question, though. See, this is going to do more damage, but is the one-handed dagger quicker? That's the thing. I'm going to try this one-handed axe. And see if it does any better. Actually, let me just check that, because I didn't check what the stats were there, because it might have actually showed me. Right, so Vaan. So if I went back to the chopper, my evade would go down, and my attack power would go down. But if I was to buy the main Gauche, it won't show me, will it? Okay. I'm happy. I'm going to give it a try with just this, to be honest. Let's see about the monographs. Right, so we need to speak to the elders, who I'm assuming are going to be over here. Beyond here lies the hill where sits the great chief. Those from the outside are not welcome here. Have you learned of the stones? Perhaps if you ask the elders, they might give you their wisdom. Okay. So that's not where the elders are then. The elders must be... Well, he's the vendor. So it must be up here then, essentially. You seem a great warrior, but is this the best to avoid the certain caverns even? There are many fell creatures down there. A fiend with strange powers has been seen. Perhaps this is why no other creature there has grown yet more violent. Ah. There you go, Garif Elders. What is it, human child? Have you something to ask? Of this wizened man? Ah, you wish to know the Nephesite. It is a word I hear quite often of late, though I know not why, nor do I know anything of this stone. So too did I tell the Hume child who asked me before? I am sorry. Ask another of the elders, perhaps they will know. Ah, you are the Humes our war chief saw on the plains. Welcome to our village, protected by a clear flow of the Sohot. I am Supinulu's brother, Kadulu. I worry for Supinulu, often as he goes in the plains alone. Why, when the others surely would wish to train with him? He is stubborn this way. Your pardon. I spoke of a personal matter. Please forget it. You have business with the elders, yes? On you go. Okay, so he has nothing for me. So you're a warrior. You're a warrior. So those two elders could not help me. Can you help me? You're a herder. You're an elder and you're a herder, right? You're an elder. You have the look of someone who wishes to know something. If it is something that I know, good. Ah, the Nephesite. You are not the only one who has asked me about this. It saddens me to admit it. I know nothing of the stone. Magicite contains within great power. Thus have we worshipped the stones from the beginning of time. Yet I have never heard of this Nephesite. Perhaps the High Chief knows something of this. If you have not spoken to him yet, go. He will be with the Geomancer Yugulu. Yugulu. So I wasn't allowed over there. Maybe now that I've had this conversation they'll allow me. Let's speak to the chief again. Have you learned what you wished? No. Do not tell me. It is written clear upon your face. So the elders could not help. Then you must meet with the great chief. I would like to meet with the great chief. Yes, it is true. The great chief may know something that would aid you. Yet arranging an audience with him might be quite difficult. Nah, be easy. I must learn more about the Nephesite. I cannot turn back now. Please tell your great chief that I am in the royal line of Dalmasca, a direct descendant of the Dynast King Raithwell. If the Garrick could pass down knowledge of the stones, they must know the Nephesite that the Dynast King once held. Do you have proof of your heritage? I do not. I have looked into your eyes and I can see that you speak the truth, Hume child. I give you my trust. The great war chief is ahead across the bridge. Nice. Enter! Right. God, I'm bloody hot in here, I tell you. Okay, I can't get past these. Garif Warrior, the great war chief is ahead. Will you meet with him? Yes. Yes, I will.
This Nephesite, you have used it.
It was not I who used it. Indeed, I had hoped you could show me how. Thus I've come.
You do not know the workings of the stone. Then we are no different.
What?
In ages past, the gods made a gift of Nephesite to my people. But the manner of its use eluded us. Displeased by our failure, the gods took back their stones. They chose instead to give them to a Hume king. Called the Dynast King, he used the Nephesite's power to bring peace to a troubled time. It is a curious thing.
Oh, there's the
Though
sword.
the blood of King Raithwall flow through your veins, you cannot wield Nephesite.
Cannot wield it. So then, am I to understand you can't tell me how to use the stone?
Though it shame me so to admit, here before me stands a descendant of the Dynast King himself, and I can accord her no help at all. Still, even if you knew how to use the Nephesite, you would find it of small avail. The mist collected in the stone over ages past is lost, and with it, the stone's power. It will be your posterity who wield the stone in ages yet to come. This stone is devoid of power, empty, yet full of thirst, a terrible longing to drink the world dry. The power of men and of magic, of good and of evil. It is often those who desire Nethicite whom the Nethicite itself desires.
It's a weird camera angle. That's Larsa.
Larsa?
It's Lord Larsa. The bloody hell are you doing here? I am sorry, people. I did not mean to startle you.
To Baromi says.
I say we ought leave tomorrow. I was going to wait for my escort to return, but meeting you here has presented a great opportunity. This terrible war can be stopped, but I will need your help to do so.
A war?
You know the Marquis Ondor leads a group of insurgents. Your pardon. He leads a large resistance force against the Empire. Lady Ashe, neither of our countries can afford this now. The Rozarrian Empire would stir. They would aid the resistance and use this aid as a pretext to declare war on Archadia, and Archadia would have no choice but to answer. Lady Ashe, let us go to Bur Omasace. With the blessing of His Grace, the Grand Kiltius Anastasis, you may rightly wear your crown and declare the restoration of the Kingdom of Dalmasca. As Queen, you can call for peace between the Empire and Dalmasca and stop Marquis Ondor.
For peace? How dare you say that? The Empire attacked us, stole all we hold dear, and you would have me save them from war?
Dalmasca would be the battlefield. What if Nethicite were used on Rabanasta? You know my brother would do this. Forgive me. I presumed overmuch. I could think of no other way to avoid bloodshed. If you cannot trust me, then please, take me as your hostage.
Oh, there he is again.
Rustler.
You saw him, didn't you? Like at the King's tomb.
So you did see him too. But why?
It's strange. Before, I didn't even know what you looked like. And the prince? I barely knew there was a prince. Who knows? Maybe the person I saw was my brother.
Bosch told me about him.
He enlisted right at the end. But for what? He knew he couldn't win.
To protect something.
How can he protect anything when he's dead? Was it different for Prince Rastler? Did that make sense? Hating the Empire, getting revenge, it's all I ever thought about. But I never did anything about it. I mean, I realized there was nothing I could do. It made me feel hollow, alone. And then, I'd miss my brother. I'd say stuff like, I'm gonna be a sky pirate, or some other stupid thing. Just anything to keep my mind off it. I was running away. I needed to get away from his death. That's why I followed you. You know what? I'm through with it. I'm through running. I'm ready to find my purpose. To find some real answers. Some reasons. If I stick with you, I think I will.
I wish I knew.
I'll find him.
So only these two can see Rassler's ghost. That's weird, that is. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure there's going to be a reason that we find out later on for that.
I will accompany you to Mount Baromises.
I had hoped you'd say yes. I'm glad.
My heart is not set. I still have questions. I hope to find answers along the way.
I had other reason to invite you. There is someone I'd like you to meet, waiting on Baromises.
Who is that?
An enemy, and an ally also. You will just have to wait and see for yourself.
That Larsa likes his secrets.
He does not mean ill by it.
He's not bad. At least for an Imperial.
Holy Mount Baromises stands at the northern end of the Yacht Remuda. Once we're in Yacht, we need not fear pursuit by their airships.
Don't get your hopes up. You remember the Leviathan sailed straight over the Archadia, right up to Wraithel's tomb. Skystone that works even in Yacht. You know, Nethersight's behind it. Little wonder they're so keen on the stuff.
And what is it you're after, Balthier? You're a welcome hand and a great aid, but why?
Worried I'm out to steal the Nethersight, eh? Can't say I'm unaccustomed to people doubting my intentions. Nothing could be further from my mind. Shall I swear by your sword or some such?
Apologies, but I needed to know where you stand. Her Majesty depends on you, and you seem to have an interest in the stone.
I'm only here to see how the story unfolds. Any self-respecting leading man will do the same.
I do like Balthier. Larsa joins the party as a guest. Balthier's probably the least effective member of the whole group, but he's cool. So, you will leave. Take this as a token of our parting. What's this then? A killer bow and a quiver of onion arrows. Okay. If you would ride a chocobo, you may. I have spoken to the Moogle. She will not charge you for your first use of the chocobos. Take care of the road ahead, should it lead back to our way. Your welcome guests, spirits of the land watch over you. A killer bow and some onion arrows. Okay, I wonder if that's better than what Fran's currently wearing. Let's have a quick look. Equip Fran. Killer bow. Oh my god, it's awful. We've got... It's really bad compared to what we're on. Oh, this is a license-free sword, isn't it? I remember now. Ooh, this is interesting then. Because it means that anybody can use this. Ah, interesting. I wonder if I should give it to, like, Balthier. Give it to Balthier for a bit. Why not? We're going to call that here for an episode anyway. We might as well finish it off before we start travelling. We've got a fair way to go by the looks of it. We're back onto Osmond Plain, then it'll find out when it... we're going to Mount Baromises. I've got no idea. I think I've been there before. Like I said, I don't think I got much further than this on my original playthrough. I think I got to the second Force, well not Force, the second Esper that was part of the main storyline, which I believe is where we're actually off to now. So yeah, it's going to start getting very new to me, this game, soon. So it's not be too bad. I've got my walkthrough anyway, just in case. But yeah, that's it for this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Of course, if you have, like and subscribe and all that other good stuff. And I shall see you very, very soon, in tomorrow, in fact, for some more Final Fantasy XII. Bye.
The ones who